The Sivananda Yoga Teacher Training Course began over 40 years ago with our founder, Swami Vishnudevananda. Our international training course is recognized worldwide as a leader of teaching yoga authentically and has produced more than 26,000 graduates to date. The Sivananda Yoga Teachers Training Course is located in the beautiful rolling Catskill Mountains of upstate New York, just 2 hours outside of Manhattan. We have 77 acres of wooded land for you to explore as you go within for the teachings of yoga.
Family, he who is called Swami Vishnu, he who lived for the peace of humanity. To him I give my salutation.
The Sivananda Teacher Training Course experience provides a great way to find long-lasting happiness, inner peace, and the ability to share the yogic lifestyle with others. Our teacher training course is open to all ages and all experience levels in yoga. Our June TTC is open to the deaf community. We look forward to welcoming you to our teacher training course.